Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, everyone's favorite and beloved Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes dad, Nooch Too Good. And yes, I'm a little bit late today. You're gonna be fine. Your life will go on as normal. You can function. You will have no problems. We're gonna play some Grand Arena, and spoiler alert, we're gonna talk about Mando and Grogu. If you don't want to hear about Mando and Grogu, don't be here for the stream. It's in the title, it's on the thumbnail, it's everywhere. I saw Mando and Grogu this weekend, so I really thought we'd give it a good talking about, but we've got to get through Grand Arena first before I can really dig into it. So, get prepared to talk about Mando and Grogu all the way through. I have a lot of thoughts. But first we're going to play Grand Arena on all three accounts. By the way, our Leia account is approached. This is it. This is what happens every time. He didn't even try it. But does he have two Galactic Yeah, he's got two Galactic Legends. So I can't do this. I can't get through either one of these teams. So I will just do this. And this is fast. We'll just get this out of the way fast. Can she do... She can't do Kylo. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, you, and I don't have any Datacrons, and battle. Nope, not gonna do that because you keep asking me to do it. I will not do it. Just FYI. No. Do you think I don't have time? I gotta get through Grand Arena, man. Much like most other humans on the planet, if something's not an idea that it is, I'm just not, man. I'm just not. What? Just tell us. Just tell us what you are excited about in Colonel Ward's descriptions. Please tell us. I would love to hear it. Just tell us. You just want to see my reaction cold to something? We gotta lose this, guys. I can't time out. You need to go in and lose so I can get my 10 points and move on. No. Read Colonel Ward's description. Why? Is something special in there? Oh my god, come on, Leia, step up the... I should have put somebody else crappy in here. There's no way I win this. Focus down Drogon, maybe. You're not gonna kill her. No. No, focus down Drogon. Oh, that was a counterattack, wasn't it? Well, now we can't. My god, kill, please kill. Okay, one. Oh, you just found a funny former rebel pilot, no rebel tag? Okay. Yeah, that's moderately funny. Don't get me started. All the new Bad Batch were not clones. I mean, they just do whatever they want. It doesn't matter. So, all right, there. That account's done with. That account is done. So let's change accounts. Easy peasy. Carbonite 1 versus 2 Galactic Legends. Have a nice day, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Honestly, Mugarel, that's subtle enough that I wouldn't have even picked up on it. I would have been like, okay, and? My video got interrupted by a Galaxy of Heroes ad. Is it going that early? Like within 8 minutes of the... I didn't know it was that frequent. Are you guys getting ads every 8 minutes? Or is that just like a random... Oh, come on. Quick. By the way, they said they're going to fix this next week. Holy crap, man. We got to wait till next week to get that fixed. All right, let's get over here. Now we're in Bronzium 3 Grand Arena, everybody. Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. Okay, we're playing Justice. Let's see what's going on here. Justice has cleared everything except Executor and has 2 Galactic Legends on the front line, so we're probably toast. Didn't even feel anything else. Just 2 Galactic Legends and nothing else. What a jerk. Relic 4, no ult. The ult doesn't matter on Jedi Master Luke at all. Relic 7, Relic 3. Interesting. Interesting. I want to try this. Let's try this. I don't think it'll work, but I've had this work against, you know, Jedi Master Luke before. It wouldn't be the first time. If I can get off that taunt, if I can get him isolated. Actually, I've seen some... Why am I getting stunned every time I do anything? What's up with that? There's something on a Datacron that's stunning me every time I move. I just need Traya to get it. Ah, she can't isolate. I need her to isolate Luke. Jedi Master Luke, don't die. You pieces of human garbage. I hate you. I hate you! She's never gonna. Oh, hang on, hang on. One. This never gets old, by the way. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win. Never gets old. Never gets old beating Jedi Master Luke with Traya. That's not gonna work, but I did it anyway. I don't even have to get him isolated. I'm just slowly wearing him down. There we go, there we go. Over here. Now we go over to Luke. No, we'll go here. I don't have Annihilate yet? Seriously? It's that I'm not far off? I don't think I can kill Jabba, though. All right, there we go. Jedi Master Luke goes down once again! Goes down. Jedi Master Luke. Traya really at low levels and mid, it just pwns him. Just pwns him. So, but I gotta beat Jabba, and I don't think I have anything to beat Jabba with. Well, it's a Relic 2 Jabba with no ultimate. Call me crazy, but you got me dreaming here, big fella. You got me dreaming. Can my Relic 9 Poncho Bros? And I can even take out the side. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You got me dreaming, baby. I mean, I'm dreaming big dreams right now. I thought I couldn't assist on Leia like the first 2 turns, my... yeah, 1 down. Why is Lando on this team, too? That should be Chrysanthemum all day and every day. 6 ways from Sunday, that should be Chrysanthemum. Oh, the dot. Dodge, I'm belching. I had a little Code Brown event before the stream started. Sorry to share, but it's... my wife, Mrs. Nooch, brought home some Dominoes, and I ate that Dominoes and then had a little Code Brown event. I think I think we're gonna win this too. Jabba has no ult. Come on. I'm just gonna auto this now. I think we got there you go. Now that is how you do a Carbonite Grand Arena against an opponent that's just not prepared. Just not prepared. Look at that. What's in the back? Is it gonna be like Lord Vader or something? Oh, no! But he has no ultimate! Can I possibly do this? Does that work? There's no ultimate, there's no Omicron here. Do I possibly have a team that can beat this? Relic 3, Relic 5, Relic 2. Shall we try something, boys and girls? Shall we try something, boys and girls? Relic 7, Wampa versus Relic 3, Lord Vader with no ult. Relic 5, Mara Jade, who does tenacity down. Wait a minute. Offense down, shock, and stagger. Thought she... I thought she did tenacity down. Am I missing it? Dispel all buffs, inflict stun and vulnerable. Then deal special damage. Deal special damage twice, inflict daze. If Palp's the leader, he's not, who cares? A random ally. Special damage, inflict offense down, shock, and stagger. Is tenacity down on like an Omega here or something? Oh, this whole roster is poorly modded. If there's tenacity down, I'm not doing it because it won't work. I'd say I got a shot at this. I don't know. The Relic 7, maybe. Let's find out. Let's do it. Let's go. This is quite the Carbonite matchup, boys and girls. This is why we build our rosters for Grand Arena, even when we don't think we're going to beat. There's that snap. What did I miss when I was reading? I missed it when I was reading. But it's good. It's okay now. Okay, well, everybody's stealth, though. I don't like them stealth. I want... Okay, hit Starkiller. Hit Starkiller. Let's just hit him. Yes, Starkiller out. Ew, that was bad. Let's just stack up. Oh, no. I should have hit. I should have attacked. Okay, there's that health. I need my special. No. Oh no! That's not the worst result. I could have gotten worse than that. Let's go in with... Relic 1 3PO. Yeah, the AoEs will probably kill him. Maybe. They're only Relic... Let's try it. Let's try this. I don't know. Starkiller didn't have the Omicron anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we can kill Mara Jade now. I mean, I might want to just focus Lord Vader the way this is going. No, let's just get her out. I wish I got credit for the previous team that was in there. Okay, there's that. Oh, he's shocked. That's no bueno. Ah, come on. One more. Nah, come on. One more again. Blind. Okay, get. Okay, she's out. I like the cut of your jib. Can I blind him? I guess, but he still hits me, so it doesn't matter. Ah, it's getting dicey. I need this. I need this to work right here. Yo! I was not at all sure that was gonna work. That was pretty hot. Okay, what's our score now? I'm still behind because I dropped a battle, but if I can beat this Radis, which I think I can. Next round, I'm gonna have Kyle Katarn's ship ready to go. I think I could do this. Let's go. Even if it takes me 2 tries. Next round, having Kyle Katarn's ship is a big add to this fleet. All right, hold on. Where am I? Bring it out. Let's get the Falcon out of here. Or maybe Poe. There we go. Clean it up. Right into the Falcon. It's got crit immunity, which is annoying. Okay. Call in the B-Wing. One more round of that. We got it. Sit down, Rey. Even though you knew how to pilot the ship before you were born. Okay, there we go. Yes. Call in the B-Wing. We're close. Ugh. I don't know if he's got comeuppance, but I don't want to see it. I'm gonna bring out the Falcon. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do this. Then I'll bring out the Falcon. I gotta do this first. There's just no way. Cleanse off this daze. Now we assist. Like to get rid of all those buffs. Now we assist. Poe's just, he's that crit hit immunity is killing me right now. Ooh, that was a big one. Another solid one. Oh, the protection came back. If it's comeuppance, I'm dead. It's not the comeuppance. Okay, here comes the Falcon. This will be good. Now we can get rid of the buff on there. Yes! Sit down, Poe. Sit down, Poe. Where's my cursor? I'm losing my cursor today here. Let's clear these buffs, debuffs off. Let's land the target lock. No. No, there we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is what we like to call here at Nooch Too Good Studios a wiener. This is a huge wiener here at Nooch Too Good Studios. Thanks for watching us take out 3 Galactic Legends. I need it. They were low-tier Galactic Legends with no ultimates in Bronzium 3, but I still beat 3 Galactic Legends with 0 Galactic Legends. Congratulations to me. Let's hear all about it. I will probably publish that as a video because that was a lot of fun. That was the most fun I've ever had that I can remember in a Bronzium round of Grand Arena. That was a blast. That was quite the blast. Has he seen the Shattered Empire unit requirements? I don't know. I don't get all wound up about that. You talking about this? Yeah, I mean, I'm playing this on my main account. I know what's required here. I mean, nobody's got it, so who cares? This makes, see, here's what happened. They loaded the right thumbnail and the wrong name. Wrong event, right picture. Picture game. Wrong event, right picture is that's what that is. That was fun. I think I'll put that out as a video, maybe as a second video tomorrow. That was a blast. Let's go. And just go over here. And there we go. Let's jump over to the main account, play some Kyber. Then we're gonna talk, when I get done playing Kyber, we're gonna talk about Mando and Grogu. So just be prepared. There are spoilers on the horizon for Mandalorian and Grogu. Because I didn't get a chance to go opening weekend. We had a lot of family. We had family in town. We were spending time together. Nobody was really super duper excited about it. And I think that was fair after seeing the movie. Spoilers, by the way, guys. There's gonna be spoilers this whole stream. I think it was fair not to be excited. I mean, tell me right now. Yes, 55% win rate is good. It's just season 4 of Mando and they put it on a movie screen. That's all it is. And I don't think I'm breaking new ground by saying that. Excuse me. I don't think I'm breaking any new ground at all by saying that, but it's just season 4 of Mando. And as ooh, did he get stuck? That looks like a hold to me. I don't know, only 2 fails, that's not a lot, but he failed against 2 different teams. Hey, how many new players is it worth it to buying the bundle to unlock GL Kylo Ren? You know something crazy, Maniacos Gamer? I literally made a video today talking about that. Literally! Here is that video. Go watch that. There's a timestamp in there for the things that are worth buying. Check it out. All right, I got Hondo down here. He makes this annoying. Jabba, which we're just gonna Wampa that. Any potency on this Kron? A lot of potency on that Kron. I'm still gonna try it. I'm still gonna try to Wampa Kron that. It was a fun movie. Yeah, I guess it was all right. It's not what I expect from going to the movies. How about that? Is that fair? I don't expect to go to the movies to see a glorified TV show. How's that? Fair? Royal Guard with that Palpcron is nothing to be sneezed at, I don't think. No, it's not. Because you have to kill him first. I thought the Hutts was weird. Am I wrong? I thought the Hutts were weird. Like, it's weird seeing them speak English / Galactic Basic, whatever you want to call it. It's weird seeing that. Does she even qualify for this? I thought she had to be Relic 7 to get that. What's wrong here? There's no level 3 and level 6? They don't even show them? I thought she had to be Relic 7. Or does that not apply with the... it doesn't apply with the Focus Crons. Okay, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. This is Kylo. Let's just go. I'm getting used to these squads. I'm starting to figure things out after 10 years of playing. Every now and then I do figure something out. There we go. Let's do that. Do that. Yeah, the FTCs do. You guys are right. You guys are right. I remember that as I was saying it. Can't shock him, but we can do that. Well, look at all that recovery he got. He recovered like 80% of his health and protection. That's crazy. We're gonna swipe our way to victory here, though. Back over to Kylo. I'm gonna stack more mastery. Or siphon, sorry, whatever I'm doing. Stacking more siphon. I'm gonna swing this once and then do the ult. Yes, that's a good choice. Once again, good choice by me, boys and girls. Now we do this, and now we just go to town. Now we just go to town. You know where town is? That's where we're going. Just go. Just go. You got it. You got it. Everything was new, and only Mando Grogu were old characters. If we are seeing the Republican Empire runners, we also want some hotshot. Well, here's my thing. I just thought the Hutts, whatever you want to think about lore and Jabba not speaking basic and whatever you want to, whatever you want to call it. It was a little, the whole thing was a little cringe. That's all I'm saying. It just didn't quite sit right in my belly. Like, I'm watching it going, the voice is weird, and I get he's got an echoey voice, but the face is a little weird. It's clearly CGI. I didn't really find it to be very visually appealing at all that the Hutts are rolling around on the ground. I don't know, I just didn't like that. I didn't like that. As a 4th season or 4.5 seasons of Mandalorian, maybe Book of Boba Fett was season 2.5, and then this was season 3.5, right? Like that, something like that. It was fine. It was fine. At least it was thematic. It was thematically better than season 3, right? There was a theme. Is what I mean to say by that. And we did get this stuff landed. I need to get something resisted and or get my AoE. We gotta get something. I've got to get something going on here, or I'm gonna be in real trouble. I've got to. There we go. That's not enough. That's not enough. I'm gonna stack it. We're gonna stack it right here and see what Wampa does. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of what's happening right now. Although we are now resisting those things, and now we go, oh my goodness, that was really close. That was about as close as you can cut it. And yet, I smile. By the hair of my chinny chin chin. That was I might have had 10 health left. I don't know. That was really, really close, but it worked. It worked. Who cares? It worked, and who cares? All right. Lord Vader. What have I been using for this? I want to use my Lord Vader against the Stranger. I don't know if Ufu's work against that Luminari Kron. Oh, this is what we use. This is what we use here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We are hot to trot. We are too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They called the Ghostbusters and they're in control. Let's see here. There. One of my favorite news guys today referred to CNC Music Factory as C+C Music Factory. Say it. If you're in chat and you know who said that today, let me know. Let's see here. It's like Putin speaking Russian. He knows English, but he doesn't speak it for power move. You guys get way more into this than I do. I'm not kidding. You guys get way more into this than I do. I'm all about the feels. I'm just like, how does it feel? It felt really weird, and it looked really weird, and it, you know, I wasn't bored. I got a little bored during the Grogu healing up thing. It was that went on about like a minute or two too long, but. And I felt like, I felt like there were more moments that could have been had. And here's an example. How about we start the movie off with a reason why Mando is helping the New Republic? Can we get a reason? Yeah, cash, but is he low on cash? Why is he doing this? Why is he helping out? Does he need to pay off his little home? Did Grief Karga, his funeral, you know, like, can we start with the Grief Karga funeral? And then can we, like, say that Grief Karga's funeral ate up all of his resources, or we had some smugglers come in? Maybe we start the movie off with Embo comes into Mando's hut, steals all his money, and now we gotta go get money. Like, I wanted a little more I wanted some kind of overarching struggle that Mando and Grogu were going through, and that was not present. They were just taking contracts and killing people or capturing people. That's all there was. I really wanted, you know, a good reason for helping the Empire kept coming after Grogu sooner. Did they say that in the movie? This is my question. Here's the weird thing to me. Some things they'll go on with like an hour of exposition, like Rod of the Hutt talked a lot. My dad didn't do this to me when I was a boy, and I escaped, and I don't want to be evil, so I do this, and I do that, and then this and that and the other thing, and my aunt and uncle are bad, and I'm going to be free, and like, he gives a big, long speech that really could have all been grasped, you know, by we could have picked on, we knew this stuff, but we don't get a simple statement like, I got to get rid of the Empire because they're after Grogu, right? Yeah, the estate tax on Navarro is oppressive. Probably not. I don't know. I just wish, I don't know. Who's Helios? Look, I'll say the same thing I've said 1,000 times. I realize this is just season 4 of Mando. I get it. That's all it was. But if you're going to make a movie, the movie has to stand on its own. You can't say that I got to know things from the previous movie it's a simple sentence. Why are you even helping us? The Empire's after Grogu. They're trying to clone him. I got to get rid of the Empire. That's it. That's simple. Very simple. Something simple. I thought that first Empire Warlord was going to be the guy throughout the movie. And I'm like, hey, Phantom Reaper, thanks for subscribing. I thought that the first Imperial Warlord guy was going to be like the big baddie. And he sucked. Like, he was an idiot. He was just like a raving moron. And I was like, oh, this is going to be really bad. But then it turned out he just killed him right away. They killed a lot of people. They killed a lot of people and things. And that, I mean, they just... If something was in the way, nobody hesitated to absolutely destroy everything and everyone on Nal Hutta. If you were on Nal Hutta, you are dead, thanks to the Rebel Alliance or the New Republic, whatever. I mean, I thought they were very liberal with just blowing everything up and killing everybody that walked. I don't know. Anyway, it was all right. It's certainly better than the Clone Wars movie. In the middle of the movie, when they went on the surface of Nal Hutta and they're walking around, and when Grogu is basically nursing Mando back to life, my wife leaned over and she said, "This reminds me of the Ewok adventure," right? The movie about that. My mother, there's nothing wrong with my mother-in-law. I love and real. You're getting the wrong impression from that. My mother-in-law is fine. I'll tell you, I've told the story about why I was at her house during COVID. That's not what it about. It wasn't about my mother-in-law being bad. She gave me a place to stay when I needed it, but that's a whole separate story. We'll talk about that. And that's not what we're here for. We're here to spoil Mando and Grogu. You were also confused by the appearance of Zeb as the Ahsoka series was at a similar time. See, you guys think way more about this stuff than I do. Zeb was fine. That was more like, I felt like Zeb being there and Dave Filoni showing up was more like a oh, like it was kind of that, and it was kind of like, oh, Grogu cute. There was a lot of that stuff in there. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. Is that fair? Yeah. What does this do? I think I killed this with Leia last time because I didn't want to mess with it. It was alright. People were complaining that Zeb's design looked clunky, just how he did walk really weird. I'd agree with that. He walked kind of weird. Yeah. I also thought Mando should have been like, can we have like a modicum of reaction when you walk around the corner and there's Razor Crest 2? Like, he didn't even react to it. Like, hey, we got you a gift and payment, and they walk around the corner, there's a new Razor Crest, and he's like, where'd you get that? That's the entire reaction? Like, that's the entire, like, I know he's cool and calm and collected, but that's the entire reaction? Yeah, where'd you get that? Yeah. Wife wants to know if the zip-up hoodie comes in purple. You might, I don't know. There's colors in there. Go take a look. I don't know what I put it in. Your wife wants a zip-up hoodie from Nooch Too Good? I will say this for sure, Brandon Wilmot. The rest is like, I thought the music was way, way over the top. The music never stopped playing for any reason. It didn't really go, like when John Williams writes music or wrote music, if the scene changed, the music would change. I felt like there were a lot of scenes that the scene would kind of change in the middle and the music just kept going. I was not impressed. I did not like the music. I did not like the music. Now, I just watched a show. There's only, whatever, one season, 6 to 8 episodes or whatever, with Doc Ock. I don't know his name. Anyway, it's a bunch of old people discovering discovering stuff secretive in their retirement village or whatever. It was really, really, really good. And the music to me in that show, what's it called? What's his name? Let's do a little internet sleuthing here. Who played Doc Ock? Alfred Molina. Okay, Alfred Molina is now in... What? Well, come on. Where's his new show? He's in way more than this. Where's his new show? Come on now. It's called The Burrows. Yes, The Burrows. Okay. Who wrote the music for The Burrows? I really liked it. I thought it was really, really good. I thought it was excellent. John Paisano. I'm going to tell you right now. Disney, if you want to hire a guy that writes music that sounds like John Williams, this is your boy. I don't know what else he has composed, but the music in the Burrows reminded me of E.T., Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, just horns in the right... Wait, there it is. His emotional orchestral score inspired by 1980s films is available. Well, that's all... John Williams did the music for every 1980s film, so there you go. I really, really, really liked the music in that. I did not like the music in Mando Grogu movie. I really didn't. I just thought it was overwhelming. I thought it didn't carry the mood very well. I thought there were plenty of times where they could have just shut off the music and let us just enjoy what was going on, but they just had to constantly play music. I just thought it was overdone. All right. Let's figure out what we're going to use here. We got to play Grand Arena, too. I did not have a bad time at the movie. I'll say that. If you're going to rank Star Wars movies, it ranks... I mean, I guess if we're putting it into the movie category, kind of like we put the Clone Wars movie in. The Clone Wars movie is probably dead last, even after Rise of Skywalker. I don't know. I guess it ranks above Last Jedi. What am I doing here? Let's look up a few things. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit. This is too deep for you guys. Him, and him. Okay, that's not surprising. And then we got her, him, and her. Yeah, that is not surprising either. I didn't think it'd be very good. Padme, I think I used Quadme here the other day. She might be, well, I don't have the stranger. I think I'm gonna try Quadme there. Okay, then we got him, her, and him. Okay. That's a lot of teams. I thought it might be a lot of teams. That's all I'm really worried about right now. So we're going to go with... I'm going to go Satil Shan. Let's just use Gas against Adrad. We will use... I'm just going to use Jedi Master Kenobi here. I'm going to kill that hard. And then up there we'll use Quadme. Okay. I'm going to save that for Quadme. 100% critical chance out of turn. Whenever they defeat, they take a bonus turn. Special ability gain. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead with this one here. I don't know if I need this much juice, but we're gonna take it. Think we'll get 5K era currency? That would be really good for my Leia account to get it to 4 million galactic power. I wonder if we can... Just... that's annoying. I really, and I'm not saying, I really like the music in the Burrows, and I thought that could really go well. If that guy wants to write a soundtrack for Star Wars going forward, I'd love to see that guy. I mean, it's basically what I heard. He could really pull off a great John Williams impression, and that would be tremendous. All right, we got to do this with just Gas here. I'm a little worried now. A lot worried. I'm less worried now, but if I keep getting 800 expo... Whoa, no, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. No! Stupid game. Game is stupid. Game is stupid. Ugh. Feeling saucy now. Really want to waste a cron here. I think I can just do this. I like 9 though. Let's go. There we go. I should have done that the first time, probably. Yikes, that didn't go well. My feet are... I'm jiggling my knees like crazy right now. We just run basics here? I think so. There we go. Alright, that might have worked overall, but whatever. You both play. I have black, she wants purple. Oh, I can check it. Well, I appreciate it. Your daughter's not dating my nephew, is she? Wait, what's happening here? Wait. Wait a minute, wait! I'm gonna tell you something. If that's part of his kit, I completely forgot. I've never had that happen. What? Is that part of his kit? I've never had that happen. He can revive allies. Oh, she revived. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know why? You know why? I didn't even think about, you know why? Because I always use Treya here. God dang it. I don't know if I use Treya there. This is annoying. Now I'm just freaking annoyed right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wipe this off the map. I don't even care. We are wiping this off the freaking map. Right now. Right now. This is over. This party is over. For the love of God. It's not available in purple. I have it available in mauve, but I can edit that. Nobody's asked me about the shop in a month of Sundays. 1, 2. Nope. Seriously? Are you serious right now? All right. Why can't I go to the... Hold on. What did I use my login here? Is that it? Let's see if that gets me to my store. I'm trying to add a purple. You want purple? Did you want purple? No, that's not it. That's the wrong login. No, log out. What? How do I log out of this? I swear to God, man. I swear to God, your website sucks. How do I log out of Printify? I logged in with the wrong address, and now I can't log out? Nope. Whatever. Just I have to answer all these questions now, and I don't want to. I just want to get it. I just want to log out. Okay, get out, get out, get out. Okay, I just want to log out. Just let me log out. Dashboard. Sign out. Jeez, I had to do all that just to sign out? That's crazy. Is this it? I haven't logged into Printify. It was on my old PC just automatically, and now... There we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. So... You want purple? Purple. Thanks, Paul. Seriously, is my nephew dating your daughter? Heard there's a guy out there. No comment. Huge 2 hoodie. Edit. Making this really annoying. I just want to change the color. Boy, they're making this difficult to navigate here. My products. Edit. Okay. There's no purple. There's no purple. I can just add all the colors. You're gonna have red, burgundy, royal blue, navy, oatmeal heather. Ugh. Yeah, there's no purple, sorry. I just added all the colors. They don't have purple. Sorry. You could like get it and dye it purple. I'm just gonna kill this too. I don't think I'm in a good place right now to not do, I just think I'm gonna be doing dumb things, I really need a cron here. I guess we can add this. I really need that big of a cron. Guess so. Taking JediNet random Evan off the menu really hurt him? What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? Oh, taking JediNet Evan off of Luke's team? Let's see what happens here. No, she's fractured. If I could kill him once before I do the insta-kill, that would be great. And if not, I'll just insta-kill Royal Guard. Like this. Now he's gonna... Yeah, not great. I'm gonna auto this. Maybe I should have killed him with GK. You think Heather is purpley? No, it was Heather Oatmeal. It was like a beige. Don't ask me what a Heather Oatmeal means. I can't respond to that. Maybe it's like purple beige? I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think they're ever gonna get through him. I gotta get that. You gotta get the heal block on him, JMK. You gotta land that heal block. Is he like immune to heal? No, yeah, he's immune to heal block. All right, perfect. That's great. No, there it is. Okay, I thought I did that a second ago. Okay, all right, there he's down, and there's another heal block. All right, you got it. They got him. That weren't pretty, but it worked. Mara Jade Skywalker for a Jedi Master. That'd be a great lifter. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I like that. Blue milk, it's green milk. Ahsoka in the back with Balin. That's not nothing. I'll tell you what, I could have used Jedi Master Kenobi right there. It's not a bad little back wall. Okay, well let's go up here. We'll use Quad May here. I'm just going, guys. I'm not feeling super sweaty about Grand Arena at the moment. I've just kind of been in here with me lately. I've just not been feeling super sweaty about Grand Arena. It goes in cycles. Sometimes I'm really after it and I really want to get it done. And just right now, I'll play it and we'll do a good job and we'll have some fun. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what I'm saying. Is he getting damage immunity for that? Oh, I don't like where Jedi Master Kenobi's sitting right now. I mean, Padawan Kenobi. That was better. Do I prevent revives here? I don't even know. My God, they're just smoking her. Wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy. Hey, what's up, Ethan? All right, this team looks interesting. That team wasn't all that difficult before. This is a real team with no Datacron. This is a real team. This gets Lord Vader. Not you. This takes forever, too. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not really set for dark side crons here, am I? Turn meter protection is good, but that's not give me a lot of extra oomph. I'd love to see a Force Ghost team. That would be a lot of fun. I'm all in for a Force Ghost team. How do I like the movie? We were talking about it. It wasn't really a movie. It wasn't really in a movie. It was season 4 of Mandalorian on the big screen. I honestly think they would have been better off to just present it as such. Just bring out Mandalorian and then do chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Like, show chapters on the screen. Break it up. Clearly that's what it was, right? So why not, like, demo that on the screen? I think it would have been, for me, I didn't have a bad time. I didn't walk out, like, all ooey gooey about it. But I do think if they had taken the time to say, hey, these are chapters. Here's chapter 1, here's chapter 2. If they had just done that, I think I might have enjoyed it more. I think it would give me a little more forgiveness for the fact that it just wasn't a movie. There was no major hurdles for Mando and Grogu to overcome. They were just taking contracts and killing people or capturing people. You know, there was no overarching theme or idea to the movie. It was clearly 4+ individual episodes, maybe 5 or 6, just all kind of broken up into pieces. So I think if they'd have said chapter 1, like, you know, just chapter. You know what else bugged me? This bugged me, and it was very noticeable to me. As far as I know, and maybe the Clone Wars movie did this too, I've never been to a Star Wars movie that didn't start with a scroll or action. That movie ran the credits at the beginning. I did not like that. I did not like that the movie was running credits at the beginning. That's not how Star Wars movies work. Dave Filoni. I mean, I'm just saying. That's not how Star Wars movies work. You don't run George Lucas had to fight Hollywood tooth and nail to not run credits at the beginning of his movie. I don't think they should have run credits at the beginning of the movie. I don't think they should have run credits. And I think that would have, I think that would have made me feel like I'm part of the movie. And I think if they did just acknowledge, say, okay, here's 4 chapters. Chapter 1, the Empire. And then we do all the AT-AT stuff, whatever, you know, chapter 2, the Hutts, you know, chapter 3, the Dragon, chapter 4, the Healing, chapter 5. I don't know. You're seeing Grogu toy ad? I'm running out of time. I want you guys to be here on Friday. Be here for Friday's stream. I promise you will not be disappointed. All right. Let's take a look at these teams now. I'm gonna use Leia down here against Ahsoka. Oh, the theory crafting. Look, Ezra Bridger Exile on Ahsoka. That is some serious theory crafting. That is some serious theory crafting, boys and girls. Look at that. Ezra Bridger Exile on the Ahsoka team. If I hadn't seen that, I wouldn't believe it. What a genius move. I'm really glad that Capital Games appreciates our theory crafting, and it shows right here. It shows right here with Ezra on the Ahsoka team. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, we don't want George Lucas in charge of Star Wars again. He's done. He's checked out. It's not, the guy's 80 plus years old. I think we've demonstrated that you don't want to put 80-ish-year-old guys in charge of stuff. I'd say we've had a pretty strong real-life test case pretty recently for not putting 80-year-old guys in charge of stuff. I'm just saying. In charge of stuff that, you know, maybe would have been different when they were 40. I don't know. I'm just. Yeah, he's 80 plus. I mean, 1977 was 50 years ago. George Lucas is like a toddler when it comes to the age of a president. No, it doesn't need to be George Lucas. We just need to get back to. I have high hopes for Starfighter. I think Ryan Gosling is the kind of guy that could carry a movie. I mean, he's the kind of guy that could take the mantle from Harrison Ford and really carry a movie. Who do I touch with this? Let's do some work here. I'm gonna assume these all have crons. Jabba's beating Balin. I like the look of that. I like the cut of your jib. Okay, and then up top we've got what? I'm not really worried about that. I can find teams to beat all these. Okay, and then like Sith Eternal can beat. Okay, and then we got Quad May, weird Mon Mothma team. I don't know, and Cassian. Let's take a look. Yeah, I can't use that. I can use Great Mothers here. Okay, and then we got. Who's on that Cassian team? The couple? I already used them. Great Mother's there. Okay, Balin's gonna be Jabba. Let's go do that now. I want to see how that works. Satil's pretty good there too. I'm gonna use. Wait a minute. No, okay, bad. I'm gonna use Jabba against Balin's Skull. Let's do that first. I'm just saying, if you take the movie and split it up into actual chapters on the screen, I think that adds a lot to that movie. I really do. But you still have the problem of, I went to see a movie, but I'm seeing 4 individual stories be told. That's the problem. You cannot trust Disney to touch the Old Republic, but nobody else is touching it. Disney will own Star Wars until you are dead and gone off this earth. They will own Star Wars until you are dead and gone off of this earth. One down. I mean, Star Wars: The Old Republic's a good game, right? I'm looking forward to all the new Star Wars games that are going to be coming out. And you know, like Alpha Squad. Is it Alpha? I can't never remember the name of it. Zero Squadron, right? Zero Squadron? I'll be playing that right here in front of everybody. We're going to make that game a big part of this channel when it comes out. Assuming it comes out on time. We all know how that goes. That worked pretty well. The action in the movie was well done. I can appreciate that. Lost Leon. They gotta stop being woke. I don't mind. You don't mind black characters? Well, how nice. It's very thoughtful of you. Very thoughtful. Thank you for not minding human beings. Scribble!
It's Raid, baby.
The Scribe Tribe has joined the stream. What's happening, everybody? Let's shout them out. Did you bring it over to YouTube too? No, I'm getting greedy. Getting greedy. Good to see all the Scribe Tribe here join the stream today. We are talking, just FYI for Scribe Tribe. If you have not seen Mando Grogu, we're talking about it right now. So, spoiler alert. We're talking about the movie during the stream. So the title of the stream, and we're finishing up, never heard of, hold on. It's in my EA app. Zero Company. Zero Company. It's a game like XCOM, which I haven't played, but I'll be playing this on this channel. We're gonna play the heck out of this game on this channel. Scribe said to say something good about Wales. Wales is great except for the missing H, or as they might say, H. What am I using here? What am I using here? Great Mothers. I feel like that's overkill. I'm gonna use the. Sometimes I crack myself up.
I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
I don't care about the woke stuff. I've said this a lot. The minimum investment of Ewoks to unlock 3PO, get Nisa. Get Nisa and get him to get... I unlocked 3PO with Ewoks at Gear 7, and Nisa was in there. I substituted Nisa for Wicket, and I had Chirpa Zeta, and I unlocked him really easily. I've also unlocked C-3PO with a couple of crap Ewoks with Tebow in the lead, and then Relic Wicket, Relic Chirpa, Relic Nisa. Actually, not Relic Wicket, just Chirpa and Nisa. So, there you go. Hello there, Wales. Welsh. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, we're gonna do, I'm gonna do the Revan Zalbar thing here. Here, I'm thinking of Great Mothers on Quad May. That's what I'm gonna do. Just what I'm gonna do. And we'll figure out the rest of it. Okay, let's use Great Mothers on Quad May first. I am out relicked by the bros, but I think we'll be okay. I have no dark side crons left that don't include characters. Daze or stun. We'll do some stunning. We'll do some dazing and stunning here, right? I don't know. People worry way too much about woke. If it's a good story, I will stick to this for the rest of my days, from my first days to my last. If you tell a good story and you tell it well, nobody cares about woke. Can I stun you? I thought I dispelled buffs. So if he has foresight, I don't dispel buffs? That sucks. I thought I was going to dispel the foresight, is what I was trying to do. I guess if I hit first, it runs into the foresight, then I dispel buffs, but I didn't hit him. I gotta get a turn here. I mean, you need it. Don't. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. That's not good. These are bad results. I don't know if everybody noticed, these are poor results. Will he still lose his HP if he takes? Doesn't matter. Wow, that didn't go well at all. That didn't go well at all. Ooh, now I gotta find a team. Yikes. Yikes. Can I go Nihilus here? I got the Nihilus. Probably because I had a crappy Kron. The teal's okay. This will be okay. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. That's weird. Is that with like a Darth Maul Kron or something? No. Spider Maul. Does Sith Eternal need to have Bane to do that? Probably. I don't know why you'd even use Sith Eternal in that case. Not a lot of sample size in here. 50%. So if I put Darth Malgus in there, that's crazy. We're looking just for a tank. How is that tank better? I guess it's a Separatist, so Watt can revive. Bosk? These tanks are helping carry. But Sith Trooper, who's the most common... Look at that. Just with Geo Brood Alpha? Really? I don't think that's gonna work for me. I'm gonna go in... I like this little... here's what I'm gonna do. Bunch of weird stuff here. I mean, these are just weird comps. I'm not taking Darth Malgus. Let's find a tank here we'll try it. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Watt. And... I like that little Night Sister. Like, that might do something. Don't have any good crons here. Health. I could just go with this for the health. Let's try it. I remain fully convinced that if you tell a good story and you tell it well, nobody cares about woke. the lead character of Rogue One is a woman, and nobody gave a rat's sweet patootie about it. In fact, we all love that movie to this day. But you have to tell a good story. You can't just... It's the woke for woke's sake stuff that drives people nuts. That's what... And you know... Well, let's put this character in just because they fit a certain profile. That drives people batty. Like, just tell a good story. Get a good cast, tell a good story. I don't like how this is proceeding. This is not proceeding as I have foreseen. Nah, it's gonna die. I'm not gonna get anything done here. I got problems, is what I got. Let's get this off of here. I mean, can I do Malgus with the Revenkron, or... I don't know, dude. This is not looking good for me right now. I think a Traya team had more success. I'm gonna try that. I don't know why that's better than the Nihilus Kron, but I'll try, or the, you know, Nihilus lead with the Kron. Because of the crit avoidance, maybe? And the assists. I'm gonna use this. I think Dark Scion sucks anyway. I guess it's better like this. I mean, this is what GG says. Yeah, making a historical movie that you're presenting as historical and race swapping characters is really stupid. Now, that said, making a historical movie that you're making for entertainment and to tell a message and swapping people out, I don't have a problem. Like, Bridgerton. I don't like it. Bridgerton's not my kind of show for a number of reasons. Number one, my wife's watching. I'm like, I mean, I'm willing to give anything a chance. There's a lot of movies, shows my wife watches that I end up enjoying. I tried watching Bridgerton. Ooh, we gotta annihilate. We gotta get her off the board. Give me that. I started watching Bridgerton, and I know what it's all about. It's like, you know, it makes no sense, but it's not presented as, there we go. Who do I kill? I'm gonna kill her. It's not presented as a historical, it's historical fiction, okay? But for me, I'm gonna just focus him down. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Now I can isolate Qui-Gon because all of his buffs are really annoying and do, all right. When, like in the first episode of Bridgerton, I don't know. There's two guys having a boxing match, like a bare knuckle boxing match, like in the fish, and they are going to town. I mean, just destroying each other, and there's not a mark on their face. And I'm like, all right, honey, I love you. This is not my kind of show. Regardless of whatever whoever's having sex with whomever, and it's not my kind of show. I'm not into shows. I mean, I guess I'd be into the right kind of show or that, you know, but if two guys are just mauling each other in a boxing ring, I'm going to want to see some cuts and I want to see, like, you know, well, you hate when they turn a movie into a game. Well, that's Rise of Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker is just a constant quest. It's just a quest fest. You get the Sith whatever whatchamajigger, and that leads you through the path in the which that was stupid. And then once you get there, you know, and then you get the Sith knife, and the Sith knife leads you to the Death Star, which then once you get in there, that, you know, it was just a constant. It was a total video game. There was a preview for a J.J. Abrams movie, which actually looks interesting, but it's just like, do I hate J.J. Abrams? I kind of do. Not on a personal level. I don't know him, but he sure didn't do Star Wars any favors. I'll say that. All right. What are we using here? I think I was going to use Great Mothers, but I just choked on that one. Oh, no. Okay. Well, do I want to use this? Because I got that Kron. Yeah, I can still use the Kron with Malgus, and yeah. We'll do that. Let's get some crit damage out there. They really did a number on Kylo Ren. I agree with that. That was a shame. That was quick. So was that. Wow. That's what you get for bringing 4-star characters to Kyber Grand Arena. I don't feel like this is dangerous. What do I got below again? How much time do I have? I'm running out of time. I better get moving here. I better shut up and get moving. Let me finish this up, and then we'll talk movie. Okay. So we're gonna go with something. We're gonna go with these guys. I think these guys will do it. I'm not gonna even look at counters. I'm not gonna use. I have 3 Karns left, 3 battles below. We'll go with those down there. Okay, here we go. Not a great start. We know how this goes. It's... Like, off-target him? No, still gotta hit him. It'd be nice if Captain Enoch got a turn without having his cooldowns gone. I can't really afford to lose him. That's for darn sure. I chose him poorly here. There we go. That's a turn. There we go. One, got him down. He comes back. Can I target? I can't target. Okay, that's one down. Just got to get him again, then we can get moving on this whole shebang here. Charade. This works is going to take all night. What's going to end up happening is what always happens is just one big explosion and they all die. I hope. I hope. I always thought that got assists. Am I crazy? Not there yet, obviously. We got 4 stacks of blight over there. And he healed up. This is kind of rough. Was I still holding on defense? If I'm still holding on defense, I probably just got to clear this top row. Maybe I should just bring out the big guns and just smoke it. We'll see. This doesn't win, I guess, I should say. But so far, we're not really... We're having trouble getting through that guy a second time. And Enoch's fading, and if he's gone, we're gonna die. We lose all of our crit avoidance. This is not having results, the results I was hoping for. I'm gonna have to look this up and then pick out something big to just maul it with. Okay, there we go, there we go. Finish him off. Okay, now, let's get Clea out. I can only target Luth. I guess I can't target Clea. Come on, get him, get him. Yeah, oh yeah, 9 stacks, and that's all that did? There. We went right through his damage immunity there too, didn't we? Yes, there we go. All right. I don't know the mechanics. I don't know how they work. All right, there we go. Okay, so where are we here? We're down by 14 right now, and I think he's done. I think he's done. Unless he just drops in here last minute. So let's come down here. I feel like Malgus can kill this, right? Right? Somebody? Especially with this Kron in there. Let's go. I'm just winging it. I'm not looking stuff up. We're just going. I'm feeling crazy. I can't hit anybody, so let's do this, I guess. Can they not evade that? Kind of want to get rid of the taunt. That didn't work. Gotta get the captive off. See what this does. Oh, that was great. That was wonderful. Was I blind? Did I miss it? Wow. Well, if you can't hit him, you can't hit what you can't hit. I'm just saying. Got a little fear on him. Okay, here we go. There's no shock out there. Ah. Whoa! Whoa! Get that guy out. Come on, come on, come on. Get the guy out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out! Guys, thank you. You should not be able to fear Mace Windu. He should be immune to fear. There we go. That worked. If you are in Carbonite, Geos will get you some holds every now and then. That's about it. Maybe Bronzium. 99710. I have no idea what to use here. I'm gonna go with Bo-Katan on one of these teams and Ufu's on the other. Let's go with Ufu's here. I don't know about you guys, but I don't ever use the Stormtrooper Luke team. It doesn't matter. These are 6 1 half dozen the other. Okay, this is going to be Ufu's. We'll do Bo-Katan on the other team here. Don't want to do that quite yet. And it kind of sucks that I didn't have I got my cooldowns reduced. Just not going very well. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. We gotta get him out. All right, 1 down. No, 1 more down. Get him. Oh, he can't assist. Malicos. Thank you. Ooh. Well, that was dicey. All right, and this is gonna be Bo-Katan. I don't think there's gonna be any problem here. I don't know. Maybe there's a problem, but I don't think so. And I think that'll wrap us up. I don't think he's got time. Even if he did come in right now, I don't think he's got time to do anything. Bo-Katan here. Then we'll do the fleets. Then we'll talk some more. Mando and Grogu. There we go. Lots of turns. We got rid of the buffs. Might as well just get rid of Scorch, though, I guess, huh? Oh, get my... Oh, I got fear. No. I need more whistling birds. She needs to get a turn. Ah! You're killing me, Smalls. I'm trying to give her a turn so I can get my whistling birds built. All right, let's get them out. Scorch out. No. Auto, go fast. Just get it done. No. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go back up to the top. There's you guys again. You're overthinking it. I don't think about Mace tapping into the dark side to defeat Palpatine. That's not really my bag. Jump. Okay. Executor, Profundity, and what? Okay, we got this. We're gonna clear him. Let's go fast. What do we got? Oh, we got 13 minutes. We're fine. We're totally fine, dude. The Hollywood Reporter just said Zack Snyder is remaking Escape from New York. How about this? I have an idea. Hey, Hollywood, stop remaking everything. How about that? That's just an idea. Just a thought. I have news for you, Hollywood Reporter. Nobody wants to see Escape from New York remade again. I'm just letting you know. I guarantee it's all like, that's just gonna be a bunch of liberal foof. It's just... Well, I guess they could have Zoran Mamdani destroys New York and Pliskin. Snake Plissken's got to escape, but there's a guy on stream named Web Pliskin, right, or something like that. I'm just gonna auto this, and he's maybe that'd be really funny actually. First of all, Zack Snyder, one good movie, 300, and then just a bunch of garbage. Am I wrong? They'll never stop. I don't think it is a cash cow. I mean, it must be a cash cow. They wouldn't keep doing it if it wasn't, so. But I'm so tired of like Smurfs and, I mean, just let it go, man. Smurfs wasn't, I mean, I guess it was big, but jeez. I don't know. Dawn of the Dead. I have a story about Dawn of the Dead. So, James Gunn wrote the script for Dawn of the Dead, right? That's the movie. And James Gunn was married to Jenna Fisher, who I went to college with. And we had a friend named Luda, who was born in Russia and raised in America. And her name was Ludmila. And Luda became Jenna's hair person. And also, the character in Dawn of the Dead, who was pregnant and gave birth, was named Luda. So she was named after my friend from college. There you go. Back when Jenna Fisher was married to James Gunn. So I have a pretty strong... that's a good movie. That is a good movie. I think this is probably an auto, but let's just make sure. Let's get the scythe out, and then we'll just press auto. I don't think I've got anything to worry about here. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I remember seeing the movie. I'm like, wait a minute, what's her name? Luda? And then one of our other friends... So they all went out to Hollywood, a bunch of them, and tried to make it. Obviously, Jenna made it. But I had other friends like Luda and several other friends that went out there and either didn't, worked for a long time and you just couldn't quite get over the hump. And I have friends that are still like working full-time in one job and then doing commercials and stuff on the side. But yeah, that was a great story because one of my other friends told that story. He's like, yeah, that was Luda. Look it up. And I looked it up and it was true. So that was pretty cool. Did Snyder direct the last Airbender movie? I didn't watch it. My son's a big Airbender fan. I've seen the cartoon, because my son watched it, but I'm not an anime guy. There's some anime at some points of history that I've enjoyed, but just generally speaking, it's not really my bag. I don't think I need the bomber here. This should be enough. If that's not enough, then we're dead anyway. Oh, M. Night Shyamalan, yes, directed. He's got a lot of bad movies. He has a lot of bad movies. Sixth Sense is an all-time great. Absolutely, but the guy has mixed in a lot of garbage. And I mean, by a lot of garbage, M. Night Shyamalan has directed a lot of garbage. Need that side turn here. Spin. That's what I want. Now we start one-shotting people. Let's get offense up for even more one-shotting people. Oh, not quite. Why did it have its cooldowns reduced or something? Why did it do that? There we go. The beach didn't even look moderately... That looks so stupid to me. He does the same gimmick every single move, right? There's always a twist. And Sixth Sense did it so well that he set the table. I like Unbreakable. I like the whole Unbreakable series for the most part. I liked Split. I like that. I'd have to see Mr. Glass again. That's not what it was called. Was it called? It wasn't called Mr. Glass. What was it called? And then I like that whole little group of movies. That was okay. My wife, I didn't see a bunch. I didn't see The Village. My wife said that was stupid. Sixth Sense is an all-time great movie, though. 100%. All right. I need to see The Long Walk. I haven't seen it. We've been talking about it, and it hasn't come out to like where it's... I don't want to pay $20 for it or whatever on Amazon Prime, so we're waiting for it to be free. By the way, this is my main account. You guys know what I do here. I just press auto. When your characters are 7 stars and you're wailing like crazy, you're just pressing auto, baby. You watch M. Night's Old and you're just finally done. Yeah, that just, the whole idea of it. It seemed like there was a whole bunch of stuff that goes along with getting old that wasn't included on the beach that they were on or whatever. So, I don't know. I just... Mando and Grogu. Okay, let's just... We've talked about it a lot. Let's talk about it some more. I'm gonna check something here real quick. Hold on. Yep. Right. Where are the links? Got it. Pretty simple. Uh-oh, hang on, I gotta pay attention. Got it. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Okay, you guys are gonna want to be here on Friday. We are introducing a new sponsor to the channel. I've teased this a little bit before. I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about it. I don't think, let me see here. Let me see. I'm reading the brief right now to make sure. It doesn't say I shouldn't talk about it here. All right, let's announce it. I'm announcing right here, right now. Friday night's stream, where we will play Grand Arena. We'll do some other, I don't know, we might do, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out for at least 4 hours. Friday night stream is sponsored by Disney. and it's all about Star Wars. I'm going to be pushing all sorts of Star Wars, Mando and Grogu merch on you on Friday. Friday is our first, the biggest sponsor by far that we've ever. I feel like I have done something right in this world, in this galaxy, because Disney has become a sponsor on this channel. So on Friday, I got a bunch of really cool merch. And I'm not kidding. Like, they sent me all sorts of stuff, and I'm really excited about it. It's really cool stuff, and it's stuff that I'm gonna keep and use for a long time. Like, really by Palantir. So, I will be here this Friday on a Disney-sponsored stream. And I want everybody to show up for that. Please, show up for that. We will have a good time. We will honk for Disney. We will honk for a bunch of Star Wars, Mando and Grogu merch, and have a great, I'd love it to be Coke too, but it's not. And we will have a great time together. I got a lot of cool merch to show you. They sent me, and I'm not kidding. There's something for everybody. Some of it's not even for me, and I'd be willing to say that, but you know what? We're gonna have a good time. A good time. All right. So be here on Friday. Do I need to spend any of this? Not. I don't really care about spending that stuff anymore. Let's spend some of this mod. This stuff's so hard to get. Look at that. Wow, that's just painful. So, let's talk about... you guys just... Aubrey always wants to be Coke. Hey, if I can get... Somebody help me out. Get me a Coke sponsorship. I'm all in, man. Let's go back to our other accounts here and play a little Coliseum. Mando and Grogu. Here's my thoughts. We can hang out right here. We'll hang out right here. This is the stream. Mando and Grogu. Clearly, it was season 4. We all kind of knew this going in, that they were just turning season 4 of Mando into Mando and Grogu. We didn't know it for sure until we saw the movie, but we kind of knew it going in. I still think, let's flash back to a different time. I went and saw the Clone Wars movie, which was the first 4 episodes of Clone Wars just thrown into a movie, and I fell asleep at that. Like, I did not care. Not even a little bit. This was better than that. By a pretty wide margin. This is widely and by far better than the Clone Wars movie. By a lot. I still maintain, and the action scenes, I would agree, were said here, they were really good. The action scenes were quality. I mean, they really did a good job putting those together. You know, I really liked, just generally speaking, the feel and the fun of the action scenes. The Coliseum battle between Rada and Mando, that one felt a little bit like reminiscent of, you know, Thor and Hulk. And I appreciated that they brought out the characters from the chess set, right? So from Holo Chess, they brought out 2 of the characters that were out. My son looked at me like, he's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, that's what they're doing. So that was pretty cool. But it was really weird to me that they set up the whole thing. Hang on a second. They set up the whole thing as like, Rada's just gonna die, like, right? And why would that guy tell Mando that he's gonna kill Rada? Why would he tell him that? The opening action scene was the best one of the movie. Yeah, that was the best one. But why would he tell Mando he's gonna kill Rada? Can somebody explain that to me? Because the plot had to move forward? I mean, that one I didn't understand. Yeah, it was the chess scene that they played on. That's a lot of what it was. I just don't know why that Imperial guy would have said, oh, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him. Then I didn't understand how, and I didn't really understand what they were calling. They said this is this kind of battle, she's gonna die. The emotions demonstrated by the Imperial guy when he thought Mando lost, and then he thought Mando won, it was all weird thing. And then they released all the beasts, and you know what happened from there. So there was a lot of weird stuff mixed in there that I think would have felt not as weird if it was in a 25-minute window, like of an episode of a show, or a 40-minute window. There's a lot of weird stuff that wouldn't feel as weird in there. I said this earlier, I do agree with Metallico Jesus. Metallico Jesus makes a tremendous point. At least half of the people hating the movie just want to hate Disney and Pedro Pascal. I agree with that. I'll say this directly. I've been a big fan of Critical Drinker over time, and I think his takes on movies are really pretty accurate and pretty good. What I don't like is when they get their group together and there's clearly a couple of people in there that just want to hate everything. There are clearly a couple people in Drinker's group that just, like, he'll say, I thought it was all right. It wasn't great, but it was all right. And they'll go, you thought it was all right? It was trash. And like, okay, we get it. You hate everything. Congratulations. Just chill out a little bit. Like I like Critical Drinker a lot. I think his panel is, I think his group in his podcast is not great. I think that's a group that needs some pruning. How about that? And I do think that I think that people really want to hate Disney and hate Star Wars and hate Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal is a little overexposed. Let's be honest. I'm not going to not say he is definitely overexposed. We've seen a lot of this guy. So, I think since they decided just to make a television season into a movie, I think they would have been well served to break it out into chapters in the movie, right? Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, whatever, and give them titles. And I said this earlier. Chapter 1, The Empire. Chapter 2, The Hutts. Chapter 3, Revival. Chapter 4, The Dragon. Well, I don't know, whatever. If you're not going to make a movie, if the movie is just a bunch of serial TV programs with kind of an intertwining theme, then just stick to that and be faithful to that. That's what I think. If you're gonna make a movie, make a movie. Introduce some kind of problem into Mando and Grogu's lives that they have to overcome. You know, I go to a movie to see characters that develop and grow, and I don't think Mando and Grogu had any growth and development in the movie at all, like none. So, thought there were things that could do better. I really thought Mando should have been a little bit more taken aback when he saw the Razor Crest. Like, that was like a nothing burger to me. Like, he just, no emotion at all. That was weird to me. Weird to me, very weird to me. I said that earlier, J Hud. I thought that the Hutts, speaking Galactic Basic, the overall feel of the Hutts, yeah, right. Oh, that's my old ship. Okay. That was what this lady was like. She's like, hey, your payment for your previous job is, we're not gonna have cash for you. We got something else. And they walk around the corner. There's the Razor Crest, the new Razor Crest. And he goes, oh, that's my ship. All right. Like, that was his reaction. Atlantis 2. I don't know what Atlantis 2 is. The writing has been really rough, and the whole Hutt thing was. It just seemed it was very cringe to me. I just felt cringe the whole. Anytime a Hutt was on screen, it felt cringe to me. I don't know how the presentation should be. I don't know, but it just didn't feel right to me. And them speaking Galactic Basic felt weird to me, and I sure felt like Rada had way too much to say when he first met him. Like, we need they just decided we need a bunch of exposition here, which they didn't need. like talking about how his aunt and uncle were out to kill him, talking about how his dad raised him. And, like, we didn't need all that. We could just say, my dad was a bad guy. Who's your dad? Jabba the Hutt. Oh, that's it. That's all we need. We don't need a big, long story about his relationship with Jabba the Hutt. We know it's already bad. We know it's bad. If your dad's Jabba the Hutt, things aren't going well for you, right? I felt like... See, that's where I felt like if they wanted to introduce like an overall storyline where Mando Grogu were struggling with something, maybe the movie opens up with Embo and he goes in and like just beats the crap out of Mando and empties out their place, and then Mando's got to find, you know, maybe a little bit more with that, you know? Maybe there could have been more with that. I don't know. I just wanted more. I want more out of a Star Wars movies than 4 serial episodes. With that said, probably better than Rise of Skywalker. And at least it knew exactly what it was. So it is what it is. I'll tell you what I don't understand. I don't really understand the logic of putting it out in theaters. Like, what's the marketing play there? You know, they do have, I think the problem with the Hutts was existing sort of TV shows want to make a movie where you didn't have to. Yeah, I don't know. Was Rada the Hutt, was that the Hutt baby in the Clone Wars movie? Was he the same guy? I was gonna look that up and I forgot. Yeah, we didn't have any goofy they fly now moments and stuff like, you know, JJ thinking he had something new when he didn't, you know, so it felt like it belonged to Disney Plus, but I'm telling you, there's some really good merch coming I'm gonna have here on Friday. I'm gonna have some really good merch here on Friday. Some really cool stuff. Anyway. Actually, I'm buying credits here on this account to get it to, I just need to get this thing to 4 million and be done with it. So, definitely not the worst thing I've ever seen in a movie theater. Not even close, not even close. I understood what it was all about. I had a decent enough time. I can't say I was wowed by the movie, but, you know, hey, it's all right. It's all right. Know what I mean? Once again, don't farm your account this way. I'm just trying to push this thing to 4 million galactic power. Did it make money? I mean, I think all in with marketing costs, which I'm a part of I am very proud to say that I am a part of the marketing costs of Mando and Grogu. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to my children and my wife. I'd like to say thank you to my mother, all the little people that I stepped on along the way. I'm happy to announce that I, Nooch Too Good Studios, am part of the marketing budget for the Mando and Grogu movie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Glad to be here. It felt more like an end episode of the Mando show than an actual movie. Right. The merch on Friday is not for giveaways at this time. No, we are demonstrating. We are out here showing Disney merch, focused on, well, Father's Day, really Father's Day. This is still doing better. We can try Mon Mothma if we want. Hello, Nooch. The reason for being in the theater is because who wouldn't want to see a Star Wars story in the big screen with surround sound? Well, apparently a lot of people. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful, but apparently a lot of people would not want to see it. It was not a major theatrical event. It just wasn't. So, apparently a lot of people would not want to see a Star Wars movie just about, kind of about nothing in the theaters. Now, you and I, who are Star Wars nerds, had a great time. And as I mentioned in my video today, my wife and son witnessed a lady that took a picture of the QR code for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes from the trailer before the game and downloaded the game right there in the theater. So, good times for Luke. It is so great. Let me say this. I will say this. And this is clearly a big part of, I don't want to be negative, the new upper management team at Lucasfilm. Can we say that? Dave Filoni, creative director, and the lady, I don't know her name, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am, if you're watching, I really apologize. But with her being, you know, she's the marketing person, with the new management team at Lucasfilm, they clearly are interested in and are investing in the Star Wars gaming community. They have been pushing Galaxy of Heroes since November, since the 10th anniversary. You know? So, bully on Lucasfilm for saying, hey guys, guess what? We have this mobile game that has made at least $2 billion, grossed at least $2 billion so far. Why are we not talking to people about this game? Congratulations to the... I think I can finish this. Come on. Come on. Hold on. I want to put Mando. I like Mando better. Know what I mean? Do I think it would have been done better at Disney Plus? I have no idea. That's beyond my kin. I don't know. I don't know that. I'm just saying it was clearly a TV show, and I think it would have hit better if they had clearly presented it as 4 episodes of a TV show. That's all I'm saying. I couldn't tell you if it would have performed better on Disney Plus. I'm not in that. I mean, I'm kind of in that vein, but I don't make TV shows, and I don't know that. I don't know. Tough for me to know. I've never been a very good marketer. That's why it took me years, like 3 years, to get this channel to where it was even functional. I'm really bad at marketing. Whoa, that was 30 stacks from those? Oh Lord, we're focused on this guy for a while. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Mando Grogu. Overall, I had a good time at the theater. I didn't have a wow time, but I had a good time. Mando's been a really weird show for Disney. Like, how about this? I will tell you why I think they made a Mando, and that's not gonna work because he's got buff block. Okay, let's just do this. I'll tell you why I think they made a Mando and Grogu movie and not an Andor movie. Because an Andor movie, which, as far as being a movie goes, would fit a lot better into that template. Andor would have been an amazing movie, an amazing, maybe even film, as a prequel to Rogue One, right? But there's nothing there to market, right? Like, what do you market? An Andor jacket or something? You know, you don't have any cute little Jedi creatures. There's just nothing in Andor that becomes immediately marketable. It's more like gritty. Finish that guy. All right, there's one. Okay, we got them both. Nice. That was excellent. Excellent. So I do understand why, if your 2 best properties, which right now is 100% true, the 2 most valuable properties that Disney owns are The Mandalorian and Andor. I understand why you'd make Mandalorian into a movie and Andor stays a TV show. I don't know if Grogu was supposed to be a one-off. Is he like Jesse Pinkman? Was Grogu supposed to be like Jesse Pinkman? I don't know. I really thought at the beginning of The Mandalorian, the first season, that we were going to have a really awesome and fun exploration of what species Grogu and Yoda are. And we get to go to their home planet and see a bunch of them operating in day-to-day and etc. And it never turned into that. And that will still stick as... And I don't think it's ever going to. And that registers with me as a disappointment. Like, Was Dagobah their home planet, but it got ruined by the Empire? Like, was Yoda from Dagobah originally? I think that's possible. And then when the Empire took over and they beat Yoda, did they just go wipe the planet of all life? Wouldn't that be interesting? Or maybe at some point, you know, in Yoda's past, he's been around for 900 years. Maybe in the past, somebody wiped out maybe Dagobah was where all the Yodas were from. I would love to see that explored. I don't know how well they do with it, but I think that could be a lot of fun and interesting. I agree also with Heroes Knights. I also think it's a positive that Yoda's species is a mystery. You guys know me. I've said it on this stream. I don't really feel like I have to explain everything I see in him. I don't feel like I have to go and know that Mace Windu tapped into the dark side to defeat Palpatine to gain an appreciation of the movie and the scene. I don't need to know that. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to know, you know, I don't need to read the book. I don't need to have Star Wars Theory analyze how the new Jedi Council fits in with the Jedi Council that was from 700 years ago, and how that all works together with Jedi Councils that are 4 millennia. I don't need that stuff. I just need my movies to be fun and entertaining and make sense and not be ridiculous and not put people in dumb situations for the sake of the plot to be. You know, that's the kind of stuff I need. Grogu is annoying ASL. What is ASL? I don't know what that means. Unc needs to look up ASL. What? Disco? What? What is ASL? American Sign Language. Grogu is annoying American Sign Language. I don't think that's what it is. American Sign Language. American Sign. As hell. As hell. Okay. That's fine. I don't know why you guys gotta abbreviate everything. I low-key don't... I low-key don't know why you gotta abbreviate everything, bro. Is he gonna make it? Can he get one more off? He is. No! I low-key don't know why you guys abbreviate everything 6-7. I just type it. Are you in the creator program? For what? For what? What creator program? What creator program, random human? To what creator program are you referencing? I didn't do that. The EA Creator Program. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Do you know the 670? I've got kids. I'm not blind. I'm on the internet. I make my living on the internet. I low-key don't. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Slam It Jam It. It also has about 100 million in advertising or marketing costs, most likely. It'll probably turn a profit. It's made 250. I didn't think it made 250. Maybe it may. Oh, that's why I did disco. This is disco. Okay. Mando box office. Is it 250 now? Yeah, 250 worldwide. Okay, so it'll get up around 400 to 500 million. Okay. I always love this. The Mandalorian Grogu suffers 69% drop the bar. Okay, what was the last movie that didn't suffer that? Even like Barbie and Oppenheimer suffered those. All right, hang on a second. Barbie Second week box office drop percentage. Dropped 43%, which is remarkably low. Like, see, experienced a remarkably low drop rate of, I mean, 69% is almost expected for your second week of movies anymore. Everybody wants to hate. These are just clickbaits. I want to see this. I want to see this movie. Obsession, I got to see that movie. That trailer is awesome. I got to see that movie. I'm not as excited about Backrooms. I don't really know the creator team behind. I guess they're YouTubers, but I don't know who it is. And that's not saying it's a bad movie. Backrooms looks to me just like another version of what was the Adam Scott. What was his show called? Adam Scott show. Severance. It looked kind of like a version of Severance to me. Not the same, obviously, but it looked like a version of it. Not there's any, Severance season 1 was amazing. Season 2 left me like kind of just like, okay, that was season 2. Thanks for that. I didn't really get anything out of that. Obsession is also YouTube indie? Whatever, man. I gotta see that. That looks awesome. So Mando Grogu. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. It was. Can I click on her? Could she say something? No, she doesn't. Okay. It was definitely not like insulting the way Rise of Skywalker was insulting to a lot of people. It didn't like, you know, so that's a good thing. I think I need a lot of mods here. I'm gonna refresh this. How many credits do I have right now? 5 million, did it say? Fallout Season 1 was amazing and Season 2 was... I didn't see Fallout, and I've never played Fallout. Maybe someday, I don't know. I don't think the 160 million excludes salaries for actors, and I don't think their salaries for actors was all that expensive. Pedro Pascal would have been the most expensive, and I can't see him making more than 4 or 5 million for that. I could be wrong, but I don't think, you know, I think they could have made you can make that movie without Pedro Pascal, and really, he didn't do that much work. Like, he probably only showed up for that one scene. And then, I'm sure Sigourney Weaver didn't come cheap. You don't get Sigourney Weaver cheap. I gotta tell you, Dave Filoni inserting himself into the movie did actually bother me. That actually bothered me. Like, sitting in the bar with his actual cowboy hat. Like, that whole scene becomes about him. Like, oh, there he is. And then, in the X-Wing, it's like, I don't like that. Like, when Lucas did it, he disguised himself and nobody even knew he was there. I like that better. I didn't like that. Was I in the Game Changers program? I don't know what that is. WTF is right now for real is so you be. I don't know what that means. What is a liminal tense? What is a liminal? What is liminal? Asher icing? What is liminal? I don't know what liminal means. Was Dave Filoni in the show too? I missed that part. See, if you're gonna do that, you just, I just didn't like it. I don't know. That just seems very, what's the word? Self-indulgent. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking at. It just seems self-indulgent. I just didn't like it. Shoot me, you know. Can I say that? Will the kids today get offended? I don't remember seeing Dave Filoni as a pilot. I mean, I could clearly be wrong. Liminal horror is essentially the thing of places that give you the creeps that aren't outwardly horrific. Like The Shining. You guys are experts at this or something. It did seem like the Adelphi Ranger pilots were pretty advanced and yeah. Weren't a couple of them also pilots in Force Awakens? I felt like a couple of them were pilots in Force Awakens. I'm not sponsored by EA. No. I don't know why. There was a creator program for this game back in the day. It was canceled back in the day, and it is never coming back. And that's fine. It is what it is. There's no creator program for this game. I'm not aware of an EA creator program. So no, I am not an EA. EA does not sponsor me nor pay me any money or do anything with me. I make my videos for the game on my own, and I get my own sponsors. I'm gonna refresh that and finish this thing. Yeah, of course. That's gonna be some GP for me. GP for me. GP for you. Actually, I want to get this unlocked too. Ugh. Yeah, you forget it's Star Wars, you make it about you. Like, there's a moment of the movie that is just about Dave Filoni being in the movie. I just don't like that. I just don't like it. I could be old school, whatever. I just think you take everybody out of the movie and the story by doing that. And I think that's a bad decision. We've been talking Mando the whole time, Andreas. You can feel free to talk. Most of the X-Wing pilots were producers of the show. I don't like that either. Just get some actors. Like, give a guy a part, you know? Let an actor make a little money. I said earlier in the stream, I've got friends that are still actors, even part-time. Let them cash in a little bit. Ante Badania, you are correct. Stan Lee did have a cameo in every movie, but it became a thing. And we all grew to see it and expect it, and he did it, and it was a thing. That is not a thing for Star Wars. And I gotta tell you, Stan Lee is a lot more like George Lucas than Stan Lee is like Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni's inheriting this thing. He's the guy the guy handed off to. Nothing bad about Dave Filoni. I don't have a problem. I'd probably sit down and have lunch with him and have a good time. I just didn't like that move. Dave Filoni is not Stan Lee, and it was not that kind of moment. Every Stan Lee moment in every movie was a one-liner that made you laugh and made you go, oh, Stan Lee. Every single one. And they were all really fun. I can't remember any of them that weren't funny. Right? In the library with headphones on as a janitor while Scorpion and Spider-Man are flying. And Stan Lee created all that stuff. Now we can have the Jack Kirby argument and stuff. I get it. I mean, Jack Kirby never got enough credit for it. But Stan Lee was a marketer extraordinaire. That's different than Dave Filoni. And literally, it became a thing, a one-line joke, and he's out of the movie. Done and done. Yeah. I just don't think Filoni being in the middle of it was... I just don't like the move. Jams, if you are new to the game, check out my beginner video today. I don't know if you watched it or not, but you do not want to be doing the era Lightspeed farming if you're brand new to the game and if this is your first time. Just first go get your fleets and your Galactic Legend, then you can play that. You know, when you need to, you'll get through an era or two before you start doing that type of farming. I need to make that video. All right. Oh, let me check into the web store here.
That old cantina droid? Rewired it myself. Doesn't drop glasses anymore.
What'd they say? I missed it. What'd they say? I missed it. Is this account? No. It's basically a Mando movie. Fine. Season 4 of Mandalorian. Okay. Making waves with anybody really getting no, just inconsequential for the most part. That's what I would say.
Hope the Jabba scrap machine doesn't explode again.
I want to hear what they're saying. What are they saying, guys? And gals? They keep saying stuff and I'm not ready to listen. I want to sit here for a minute and listen. Am I excited for Dune 3? I'm not excited for Dune 3. Sorry, kids. The first movie, I still don't know what it was about.
What can I get you today?
I'll just have a tea, half and half, half sweet, half... All right, that's good. Okay. I don't know what the first Dune movie was about. So, no, I didn't see Dune 2. My son's like, you love it's action. I'm like, okay, fine. I don't know. I'm kind of excited for Doomsday. I'm very excited for Spider-Man, and I am reasonably positive about Doomsday. How about that? After Jabba, Leia, Jedi Master Luke, you need to go eat Kylo. I'll make a Galactic Legend farming order. She just said, I got a bunch of beginner's guides to make for you guys. Star Wars wouldn't exist without Dune, and Dune wouldn't exist without Lawrence of Arabia, and Lawrence of Arabia wouldn't exist without the Iliad. I mean, that's a story that just goes on and on and on. So you don't need to play that one. I'm moderately interested in He-Man. The initial trailer I saw looked more interesting than the trailer we saw the other day at the theater. Like the initial trailer was Adam working in an office, didn't know who he was, found out who he was. That was interesting. But then the trailer we saw the other day had like, kind of that detached, sardonic, modern humor in it. Like that James Gunn kind of humor. And I was like, I don't want that in my He-Man, but we'll see. I mean, if we're going to go back, nothing exists without Wizard of Oz. Before that was Gone with the Wind. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going and going. It never stops. You never stop that one. I did not like the Mando music. I said that before. The Mando music was not really newer age music to me. It was more like 70s and early 80s sci-fi music is what it sounded like to me. And I didn't like it. I didn't like music. And I didn't like that the music played almost constantly throughout the entire movie. Like, it never took a break. It never slowed down. They were never just talking. There was always music in the background. And I just didn't think the music really rose to the occasion for me. There were times when the scene would go from good guys to bad guys, and the music didn't... All right, she's not saying anything interesting. I'm good. The music didn't do anything for me, and I said earlier, my wife and I watched this show, The Burrows. I'm not going to play it. This guy. The music in The Burrows, where is it? Who is the... John Paisano. This guy, the music in The Burrows really sounded a lot like John Williams music. And he was going for that 80s feel and stuff, and that was great. But just the 80s feel, it really sounded a lot like John Williams. And if they want to get a guy to write Star Wars music, I think they should hire this guy. And he's a Gen Xer, so, he's got a lot of good things going on. So anyway. I didn't like the music in Mando, no. Dune 2 is the best movie you've seen this decade. Well, good. I don't know what to bet. Everybody always wants me to rank everything, and I'm like, I don't know. Is it better than Godfather? No. Is it better than Empire Strikes Back? No. What do you want from me? Please make that calendar go away. What? All right, we're gonna wrap it up. The Testaments is a good Disney Plus show. What's that about? Is that like a Dreamgirls kind of thing? Is that like a bunch of singers in the 60s or something? That's what it sounds like. I'm gonna send you guys to Tassinix on YouTube and Twitch. Looks like he's still talking about game. I'm gonna head out for the day. I'll be back here, I don't know, Wednesday and or Thursday, but Friday night's the big stream this week. We have a new sponsor on the channel. It is Disney. I've got a bunch of Mando and Grogu and Star Wars merch for you guys to show off here on Friday, so be here or be square. I will talk to everybody very soon. Have a great day, and always, always remember, Nooch too good. Go watch Tassinix. He's smarter than me.